Yesterday, Apple accepted my submission for my very first iOS app to be distributed on the App Store. It's currently available and you can find it out by going to this website. However, I did a terrible mistake in that I did not even try the app in its release build before deploying it and distributing it to everybody. So what I did on day 2 is make sure that I fix every single bug, and here are some of them. And if you've built your app with Expo or any sort of React Native shipment, you'll maybe find some of these bugs are pertaining to you, so stick around and maybe this might help you. The first bug that I fixed is the splash screen. So the Expo splash screen is the one that is used by default, and you might recognize it because it looks like this. Now my release build was still using the splash screen. I changed it to this one now. So now it's using a proprietary, proper, branded splash screen. The second thing that I fixed, you need to know 2 things. The first thing is that when you release an app, it's downloadable on macOS as well. And so that's what I use to test mine since I don't own an iPhone. The second thing you need to know about this bug is that I have a notification system in my app that allows users to get notified for certain affirmations throughout the day. And one of the buttons on the notification module is preview notification. So it allows the user to see what a notification would look like and see if they like it. The problem is on macOS, the preview notification wasn't working because for some reason, notifications on macOS behave a little bit differently. The third thing that I fixed is in my release build, when I went to change my background, it was completely distorted on the iPad version. So remember, your build will probably be served to iPad users, macOS users, and iPhone users. So make sure that it's actually compliant on all 3 if that's something that matters to you. The last bug I fixed has to do with rating the app. So if you work on a sandbox or an emulator, you can't actually rate the app until it's shipped and distributed because there is no access to the App Store for you to leave a review. However, in my app, I have a section that allows the user to leave a review after they've scrolled for affirmations a certain amount of time. And if the user's already submitted a review, the screen will still pop up. Now that's not a bug, nor can I fix it by checking if the user left a review because there's no API for my app code to check if the user has left a review before. So that's it guys, that's the 4 bugs that I fixed when launching the first version of Crescently into the App Store. Coming up, I will probably talk about all the marketing I do, as well as my plans for making Crescently bigger and have more of a user base, and probably talk about pricing too because that's important. Finally, I'll also probably be talking about the deployment to the Play Store because that's not something a lot of people talk about since the iOS market is heavily dominating for apps. But if any of this interests you in the slightest bit, or if you just want to follow my journey to entrepreneurship, then don't forget to drop a follow, and thank you so much for watching.